when we look at the 5D mystic, you'll notice again that they don't forget their human baby first. So knowing about your attachment system, knowing about your social system, knowing about how your human brain actually works and that it develops in the household that you're from. All of these are very important, and I won't be doing too much more of the psych education. However, one of the biggest difference between a person who is securely attached within their own body and therefore is a 5D mystic and or functional adult is that we know as a fact, not one human being on the face of this planet, no matter what level of subject matter expertise, including spirituality, leaders, gurus, anyone in the middle, mysticism, you can be a shaman, you can be the 100 years of whatever it is that you want to present to me. And not to mention subject matter experts that basically get degrees. I have degrees too, and I love academia. And one thing that I love more than anything are the researchers who consistently build the data that allow me to know how to use my mouth and information and say, yeah, I will not always know everything. Actually, I will fuck up data, but you know what I won't do is build a breadcrumb trail of why you should only believe in what I have to say or only do things my way. Now, the people who want silverbacks, that's why they have the 4D community and 3D community, and they will have, in fact, their traditional cults, their culty cults, and their ethical cults. And they will be satisfied with putting one human being or a group or a whole breadcrumb trail conspiracy up on the pedestal and do what is called adaptive children emotionally. They're harsh and unforgiving because they're not using their left and right mode of the brain yet. No, integration is not there yet because the heart here is not being tended to by the adults with the prefrontal cortex. It's in the mid area. They're in their fight mode or survival mode, or they might be in a mode that is actually not in fight, flight, or fright or freeze, but it may be emotional neglect. So it's apathy, lack of vitality. It will come in forms of procrastination. So you can do all of the lovely, again, spirituality in the in-between concepts, the human elements, if anything, the good mental health. Good means they know about childhood trauma and they know about your nervous system. So they also know about somatics. And you want to make sure they're well-rounded. Because as Patrick Tiahan pointed out, therapist who's a childhood trauma survivor, most therapists don't hold space for your inner child. So you want to make sure to do your due diligence when you find the right therapist. Because it is important for that inner child to have a safe space. To also learn the difference between a healthy relationship with I'm not superior, inferior, but also no codependent types. How to say no to pushy people, how to not feel guilty, and how to actually be like, you know what, it's okay for me to be angry that you're treating me a minute like shit because I'm a human baby and I'm a human being and you ain't superior, inferior to me. So some people, they want to be given the answers to that loneliness and longing. Some people learn about it and explain it. And so 5D Mystic here explaining you are a human being and yoga works for you because it actually brings forth the ability for you to do ventral, vagal, or vagus, I always confuse it to nervous system, toning exercises. As you learn to sit in silence with meditation and mindfulness, you get to start getting your left and right mode to shush it, or actually your default mode network. You get to start learning how to harness that monkey brain. It's not a monkey brain because it wants to be a monkey. The rumination isn't like for fun. It's that your first year of life, your household environment wasn't safe. Your lovely brain, your anticipatory organ, human being brain, there's nothing evil about it. In fact, even nightmares, demonic devils, there's nothing that is in the plane of tangible. Now, if you want to believe like the flat earthers in something that is not tangible, go for it. Again, when I have my clairs, channeling, Akashic record readings, I'm reading the energy sphere, I know that I'm tapped into a sphere. It's called energy. And it does not have a supernatural. Now, it does have a way it nudges you. And I'm thinking about it because that is funny. It's funny when you get nudged. There's different ways we get nudged. It's more like in Moana. the water that nudges. That's how I'm going to compare it. It's not something that needs to have an actual figure unless you're projecting the need to have a figure to feel in your attachment system seen, and therefore then you're soothed. And then the longing goes away, or the loneliness goes away. Now, it is your mammalian heritage, which is why emotional regulation, building skills, relationships minus the drama, things that in the 5D mystic functional adult enlightenment soul age group we talk about. So today is an ending, 10-10, ending. Some things have ended, and what is ending is the illusion that you can't achieve your mental well-being all on your own or with good therapist. So childhood trauma survivor again and therapist mentions how important it is not to fall for the magic little wands that some people in the in-between, mysticism, holistic. Again, I'm a Reiki practitioner as well, and I've not in fact ever said, oh, I'm going to heal your trauma for you. No, I explain what Reiki is. I in fact even inform, hey, look, if you're in any way, shape, or form related to this religion, let me let you know. There's a theologian out there, I don't know how popular it is, but he decided to make a case against Reiki, disrespecting its heritage and just claiming to own energy because, he can build his breadcrumb trail. In fact, as an academic, I learned how the research methodology works, which is why I'm like, yeah, I can build my trail if I want. I'm not going to. The only people who need to prove points, adaptive children, again, codependent types, the person who's in a low self-esteem body. I need to be superior, otherwise I won't feel good about myself. Some of us feel good about ourselves. It's called healthy self-worth. We're not superior, inferior. That's why we're good with making mistakes, yes, and we're also good with saying, nobody knows everything. I don't care where you come from and who you tell me you are. I'm going to look at you and I'm going to try and be as respectful as possible, and I'm glad that now I'm an adult, because I probably, as it was a child, like, what are y'all doing? I still remember the feeling of, you're not making sense right now. You told me to be myself, and now you're telling me I need to be different. You just did something called inconsistency. Which one is it? Oh, you're teaching me how to keep myself safe. Okay, let me see. Wait, but this isn't about safety. Now you're giving me your preference, and I didn't ask that you like what I like. I just want what I want. Why are you telling me how to dress? Well, you need to give me fashion. Oh, really? You think that I need to take fashion advice? I don't care about what if I want to look like a slob? Did you ever think that I might want to look like, what makes me laugh is that I love today's generation. And I do know why the ancients are like, we've lost it. It's like, yes, I thought we all were on board with people being different. Now it seems that no, we have to maintain the herd. Some type of cohesiveness when it comes to, it's a lot of different topics, but to break it down in our last 2 minutes, the 5D mystics, functional adults, we love our relationships. There's no drama. We have, if there's clown faces, that's the clown faces, because we don't have, though, the childhood trauma heart. When we see the childhood trauma heart, we actually try to step in. You know what they do? It's called projection, and they go and protect their silverback. So if they're basically like, no, all of this breadcrumb over here, it's all serious business, and what you just did is not right, it's because they don't know differentiated selves. So they don't know that their thoughts are their thoughts, my thoughts are my thoughts, their feelings are their. They don't know how to differentiate. So now it's personal in a way that is unnecessary. I'm going to learn, I got a clown face. I'm going to go bye because I'm a grown up, because I don't need to be let me prove that I'm right. I'm not trying to prove anything. I was just having an enjoyable, it seemed intellectual conversation until it became emotional. And the 2-year-old of the emotional you is deciding that all of your stuff is truer than mine. And I'm not comparing my stuff to you because, again, I'm Maria and you're not me, and we're not the same person. So I don't know what you're doing. 5D mystics. We're owners of our own life. So yes, we love seeing all of the lovely information, but what we love most of all, I love seeing the good mental health professionals give empowering information, which is why I accompany it always with these spiritual and spirituality elements. They're great to have. Holistic, great to have. It's an addition. Star Baby, it's the addition. So Reiki, it's the addition. The basics of you, your attachment system, is why you long to feel connected to another. And it's great when you do realize, I'm a whole heart. So your 3-year-old self, I'm good to be me. You're good to be you. Let's be friends. And let's say, you're a shit. No, you're a shit. No, we're both imperfect human beings. High five. And we love it out. That's 5D for you. I hope you enjoyed all of the different episodes and that you have a great 10/10. Tune in for more. I know I leave you hanging all the time. This is the drill. This is how it works.